What's happening, folks? Back with another music video reaction, and we're going to watch one from Madonna for the first time. Indeed, she's an artist that I've been going through in audio form for the last couple years, and I figured it was time to start going through some music videos because I've gone through artists like Cyndi Lauper and some other contemporaries in video form as well, although even those are still in their early stages. But like with those other music video deep dives, I'm going to generally speaking start with earlier videos before later ones, though I'm not going to be terribly intense when it comes to the exact chronology, meaning I might jump around a little bit, but I would like to start with some of the earliest videos, and I'm aware that Lucky Star, it's the first track on her self-titled debut album, so it felt like a very good place to start. This is a song that I knew going into the audio deep dive, and in fact, in that regard, I wanted to give a shout out to Darren, but also to clarify, I had a post on my Facebook, I'm friends with him on Facebook, and it was a comment about how millennials are now getting to middle age and they have families and so on, and there's a process of accommodation when it comes to not being a younger generation anymore. And I mentioned that, I'm sort of in between millennials and Gen X. I'm either one of the oldest millennials or one of the youngest Gen X. And Darren commented that, like, well, you didn't know the video for Like a Prayer, and so you can't really call yourself Gen X. And that's fair, but I do know, and I did know going back to my youth, Lucky Star and Material Girl. So I feel like, it's still a debate. I think I'm still sort of in the gray area between the two cohorts, if you will. Nevertheless, the point is, this is a song that I knew going back to my youth, though I didn't know what it was called. I like the refrain of like Starlight, Star Bright, that was always what stuck in my head. So later, when I began doing the Madonna deep dive, it was like, oh wait, like this track's actually called Lucky Star. Okay. So yes, ultimately it's a song that I've known for a long time, but have come to know it much better since I began going through her audio catalog. And indeed, shout out to primarily Mark, but also to Izzy, who shared some Madonna stuff. And I have, as it turns out, one or two Madonna records in my 80s vinyl collection. But yeah, I don't remember seeing the video for this. I know the song well, and a little side note or shout out to a wonderful J-drama called Hanayori Dango, which I'm currently in the process of doing a watch along for on my Patreon. There's a scene in one of the episodes where they license this track, and you can hear it playing in the background, which, a lot of TV shows, they either make their own music or they license lesser known tracks, but that show spares no expense. So you hear over the course of the show a lot of famous songs by famous artists, this one included, but I don't remember seeing the video. So, to the best of my knowledge, I haven't seen this before. Now, it might be the case that when it starts, it's like, oh, wait, maybe back when I was a kid on MTV, I saw this. But as we go into it, I have no recollection of that. So let's watch it. This is the official video for Madonna's Lucky Star, I think the opening tune on her debut album, Madonna.